Hey guys, it's me, of course, the Tenkaichi of gaming, the i7. Yo! And, I'm gonna do something I probably haven't done before, because you've only heard me do it with the mic, but I'm actually going to do a Tenkaichi file live. That's right, live. And for just this moment in time, I really want to talk about my group. Yes, I'm going to talk about random co-op itself. Now, it's funny how you have 4 people grown together in such a short time, and yet you start to form a bond within these 4 people. And these are people you've never met before. But they all have one good thing in common. That is that we're all gamers. Not just that, but you know, we have a life outside of gaming. And as you can tell, my life outside of gaming is that of the writer. Give me a second here. I'm just going to reach back like so. Yes, reaching back like so, just for this. This is my job. This is my job right here. This is what I do in the mornings or late nights. I'm an LPer by nightfall and aspiring artist by day. When I'm not LPing, I'm usually on this Dynasty Warriors 7 or Warriors of Orochi 3. Other than 1 and 3, that's what I'm on. Now, as I mentioned before, this is something I want to talk about right here on camera because, rather, you know, I like to share. And the one thing I like to share is the fact that, you know, you can't find a greater bunch of gamers than, you know, our group. While we're not known to be the top best in our class, it is our bond as the underdogs that makes us so strong. Because we don't play for keeps, we don't play for views, we don't even play for getting subs. We only do it for fun. Sometimes we get together and we have like maybe a 2-hour chat, a 3-hour chat, maybe a 1-hour chat, but we do manage to talk to each other. And more often than not, we usually talk about stuff that usually makes sense or not make sense. The other thing is, if one of us have a down day, all you need is one good Skype call and make everything go away. All you need is one good laugh and there you go. That's all we're about. We're just, you know, a group. We're just a game group. And we're much more than just a game group. Okay, we're friends. They are pretty much the closest friends I'll ever have in a long time. You know, in order, how Random Co-op started was, well, basically it was like this. She actually gave me an idea that we should do something. We should do something different over the weekend. We did, and what we did was we did start doing certain games like Monopoly, Jeopardy, and Wheel of Fortune, that sort of thing. We've done it for quite some time, and you know we've been just cycling through it. We've even done Puyo Puyo. And the thing is, you know, me being a single player in single player mode all the time, I'm usually not playing with anybody else. It's just usually me versus the computer. And most of the games I play are like Dynasty Warriors and other sort of assorted RPGs. So really, I don't really do much except play single player games. Even when I'm LPing, I really just don't do much except maybe just a little bit of single player. A lot of games I do are mainly single player. And when I do multiplayer, I just don't do as well. I mean, there are plenty of games we've done when it was just the two of us. And then, we just started to grow. Slowly but surely we started to grow. So I think during our second year Ryu came in. And we actually just did some weird stuff when we did it. When we actually had our sessions. The one thing I remember we actually did, aside from Goal, I swear I'm going to have to go back into the Random Co-op archives. Hear what that damn song was, because it was so funny. It was a version of Captain Tsubasa in which I've never even sung before, but it sounded so funny as hell. And I am going to actually do that. I'm going to see how weird and stupid that was. Aside from that, we also did Blades of Steel, in which, yes, I proved it. I suck at hockey. Wasn't even trying. I just really do suck at hockey. Now, if it was soccer, it'd be different. But I mean, if it was Mega Man Soccer, if it was Kunio-kun, if it was anything that had something to do with me trying to be quick about it, or try to be quick about it, then maybe, I don't know. But like I said, it's not even about playing for keeps or anything like that. I think the funniest moment that we ever had was when Ryu and I actually played Tecmo World Wrestling. And what happened was, we must have played the game so hard, we glitched the ring. We done some crazy shit. And note, only in multiplayer will you ever get this much excitement. Only in a multiplayer game will you ever get so much excitement. So really, it was really funny. Oh, and the other thing we did was Spy versus Spy, and this one was a Sheena request, and she wanted Spy versus Spy. So what we did was we did Spy versus Spy. I think Sheena did want Spy. Yeah, she did want Spy versus Spy. So what we did was we actually played Spy versus Spy on Nestopia, and this is when we were first starting off with Kylera. And the funny thing that happened was when we actually did it, most of what happened was we were playing through the game, and then after that, the game just got up and froze itself. And on the recording, it was just so funny. It's like it kind of there's like a screen. And it's like we were playing it, and then all of a sudden, that's what happened. Just It froze, and I didn't even realize it froze when I actually played it back just to see what happened, just to make sure that we got our voices on camera and everything. And the weird thing was, we did it like 3 times. We took 3 takes on this one game, and it was so funny because I could clearly say this: we broke a game. We didn't just break a game; we broke 2 games, and then some. And then when Snorlag, who is by far, I can say this, Snorlag is one of the most dedicated members of our group. He will go so far as to make a logo for us. He will go so far as to make a theme song for us. He will go so far as to probably make an animation about us. I haven't seen that yet, but knowing him, he probably has that in mind. I mean, when you have that much devotion, when you have that much dedication, and not just because, it's a group, but, you're a bunch of friends, and you can pretty much share things that you wouldn't even tell your own family. Share things that you wouldn't even tell your so-called friends. Your so-called friends. Not close friends, but your so-called friends. We're kind of close. And we are kind of close. We would tell things that we wouldn't even talk about. And we just have a moment to talk. And usually when things happen that didn't make sense, this is what happens. That's right, that's what happens. That's our answer for shitting the brick. That's my response to everything that happened. Even with Panic. Panic was... That's right. That's what Panic was. Panic was double that. I could say more, but really, it'd be quite too much for what it is. But no, really. I have to say, they honestly thank me because they never felt this way towards, they never felt this way. I mean, one's trying to be an LPer, another's trying to get the courage to be a better LPer, and one is just full of guts and spirit. And has a very stable relationship with his girlfriend. Just like mine. Just like me. Very stable, very happy relationship. Nothing wrong, just very busy. Both on our separate ways, but we're still together. Aside from that, that's about it. I mean, aside from what's been going on, namely with my own work, with my book and everything. And why the hell is this shit on my TV? I don't want a puppy to love. But anyway, too late. I don't watch this. Okay, just so you know, I do not watch this. But apparently, it's on my TV. But does that make me a lover of the show? Hell to the no, I do not. Oh, also, the quest for Key. I had to throw in that joke. I am so sorry. Wait, no I'm not. No, really, it's just funny. I just had myself a quest for Key. But anyway. Yeah, that one's to Onion Spam. Who wants to have a quest for Key when you just have a quest for keys? Anyway, I mean, you can't ask for a much better group than RCO. I mean, we do We do games, we do chats, and, you know, like I said, they look up to me. I don't know why they look up to me. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you know, it's quite a quite a rarity to find you actually become an inspiration to that small people in such a little time. So with that, all I say is thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate the nice things you say about me, and I really do appreciate all that you guys do, whether it's separately on your channel or when we come together and when we're on Skype. It is a really good thing because friends are to me, friends are not a dime a dozen. To me, they're like a diamond. They are a diamond because they are very much precious. And to me, that says a lot. I mean, I've reached 2,000 videos. I have over 200 subs. I have a book. And aside from that, I think I did pretty good so far. I got 3 years under my belt already. I'm looking forward to that 3rd year, which will happen in September. So that's right, I will have my new Let's Plays up and running before my break. And after my break, I'll have my first actual Let's Play being redone. I say it's my first Let's Play because it was my first playthrough. So actually doing it now will be a lot more interesting because I can deal with a lot of, I can explain it a lot better. Since I played it before, I prefer a challenge to myself because I can pretty much beat my old parts. It took like 38, I'm not sure, 38 parts, I believe. I believe I can beat that in less time. So I'm looking forward to it. But with that, I'd say I'm really glad I've made it for my 6th year on YouTube and my 3rd year as a Let's Player. And God, for RCO, oh man. We're going to have to do something special. Maybe something, I don't know. Maybe something special over the weekend, I don't know. What do you say, guys? Do you think you're up for it? Well, let me know, because, hey, I'm up for anything. So with that, I am the ringleader of this I'm the ringleader of this massive bunch of yo-yos. Because I'm a nerd and I'm proud of my heritage. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. That will definitely settle things for my special for 2,000 years, and my special thanks to the random co-op group. Really, you guys are the best. You're the best I'll ever have in this one lifetime. And I hope to see you guys pretty soon, so take care. Goodbye. And of course, Tenkaichi! Muso.